In this video, I will walk through the steps of solving this equation that has rational expressions. We have 2 over m minus 1 over m minus 1 equals 4 over m squared minus m. And rational expressions are just big fractions. So we've got these denominators, they have variables in them, but we can find the least common denominator and we'll multiply through by that least common denominator in order to clear these fractions. I think the best way to find the least common denominator, the LCD, is to begin by factoring everything you can. So we have an m, we have an m minus 1. We can't factor those anymore. We can factor this one as m times m minus 1. That factors. And now think about this. To find the LCD, I like to just list the factors that we have. So we have an m, so I'll write that down. We have an m minus 1. I'll write that down. I'm going to multiply those. And here we have an m and an m minus 1. So as long as we've got all of the factors accounted for, and we have that here, we have an m, we have an m minus 1, and then this has the m times m minus 1. That's how we can find that least common denominator. And now what we'll do is multiply everything by that least common denominator. So I'll put that over here, m times m minus 1. And that's all over 1 just to make it a fraction. And I'll multiply that by this fraction, and this fraction, and this fraction, or every single part of the equation. When I multiply it by this fraction, the m's will cancel out. So we'll just have 2 times m minus 1. I'll write that here. 2 times m minus 1. Minus, when we multiply it by this fraction, the m minus 1 factor cancels. And this is why we're doing this. This is why we're multiplying it by the LCD, so that the denominators cancel. The m minus 1 factors cancel. We just have an m times 1 then. Minus m times 1. Or just m, but just for teaching purposes, I'll leave that in there. Equals now m and m minus 1. Both of these factors will cancel. So we'll just have 4. All right, now let's distribute this. This is 2m minus 2 minus m equals 4. So that gives us m minus 2 equals 4. And then add 2 to each side. M equals 6. And we'll just check it real quick and make sure that doesn't make the denominator 0 in any of the denominators. No, it doesn't. Right? 6 would be here. We'd have 5 here. 6 minus 1 is 5. And here we'd have 36 minus 6, or 30, in this denominator. So it does not make a denominator 0. So you always have to check that when you're solving a rational equation. So that's it. Our solution is m equals 6. I hope that helps.